Hi, it's Lou Agave from Long Island Lou Tequila. Please follow my social media. Today I got this new brand called Quintaliza, and it's 40 ABV, and it's coming out of NAM 1522, where Ileana Partida is the master distiller, and they make 25 products over there, all right? It's in Amatitan in the valley. So they say they use organic agaves on this. It's high-pressure autoclave cooked. It's stainless steel fermented. It's double distilled, but in all stainless steel, and they use deep well water. It's $79.99 on Sip Tequila and on their own website. So that right there, I think, is a little high, in my opinion, for what they call a reposado. But the unique thing with this, and it is different, trust me, it's very different, is this is coffee barrel aged reposado, okay? So what they did was they used American white oak bourbon barrel. So in some of those barrels, they rested their Blanco, which turned into their reposado. Other barrels were seasoned with artisan coffee from Chiapas, Mexico. And they were sourced from beans, all right? So they finished the reposado in those barrels, all right? They had the coffee going in those barrels. They dumped out the coffee, and they put the tequila into those coffee barrels to finish it. So no tequila ever touched wet coffee. So the brand sent me this, and you know, they have to agree to my terms. When they do, they contacted me. I told them I'm going to tell it exactly like it is without any input from them, and that's the way it's going to be. For people that like sweet, really sweet, I'm talking like Adictivo sweet, you know, with that burnt syrup kind of thing going on, and I did pick up a lot of that, you would love it. And, you know, they say it's additive free, so if it is, then it's coming from the barrels, but still not exactly my thing. But in any case, we're going to check it out right now. So let's give this a try. I had it the other night. They sent me some samples. They also sent them with these nice little glasses, which was nice of them. So, you know, we're going to try this out now. Matter of fact, speaking with someone from the brand, Greg Cohen, he told me it's easy to understand this. The barrels were simply filled with artisan roasted organic coffee from Chiapas, Mexico, all right? Then they were emptied out, like I said, and they were just filled with the tequila. So think of it that way. You know, wasn't that the tequila was sitting in with coffee or anything like that. They were just put into the barrels that were seasoned, had coffee in them previously. It's got a, you know, nice nose, you know. It's just sweet. That's all I'm saying, you know. Not a lot of agave for me. I'm getting chocolate. Getting some light smoke, honey. I get a little bit of that burnt syrup, you know, almost like a molasses. But, you know, it's got a heavy nose, roasted coffee. You might say very light vanilla, very light caramel. Maybe a light cherry I was picking up last night. You know, it might have just a little bit of tobacco. Not a lot of, like I say, not a lot of agave. Some oak, some raisin, maybe like a eucalyptus type thing. Light tobacco, and yeah, you know, barrel spices. It's light overall. You really got to start digging for it, but you sort of pick up that chocolate right away for sure. Not that much coffee, to be honest with you. Really not. So I'm going to give this a taste now. So some tobacco, some honey for sure. It doesn't have a lot of agave in my opinion. It's very thick and sweet. It's got like a roasted coffee, a little bit. Yeah, definitely roasted coffee. That chocolate is definitely there. Some oak, like a burnt nuts, a light syrup, nothing, you know, too tremendous. Got a light caramel, you might say, light vanilla. Even they mentioned it's more like an añejo or more. And it is. This is not a typical reposado. You know, they say it's additive free and you want to believe them and all of that. I don't know who certified it additive free. I wish I could find that out unless it was just them saying it's additive free. If it's additive free, it's the barrels and it's sweet. And for those of you that like something like, you know, Adictivo or something really sweet, maybe after dinner type thing, you're going to love it. All right. It might be a little too much for me, the sweetness and the light syrup type of thing, almost a molasses thing. It's not extreme, but it's different. Just not exactly a reposado that you'd be interested in. There's some info on the back. I mean, they're nice bottles. They're black bottles. The juice is of a dark color, you know, without a doubt, a dark color, you know. Definitely not like any reposado you've had before. Much heavier, you know, a sweet añejo at least. Ileana's a 4th generation master distiller. You know, on Tequila Matchmaker, you know, I'm going to go at like an 82 on something like this. It's fine, you know, just really sweet. Different for sure. You might want to check it out. It's unique. You know, it's aged in coffee barrels that had coffee in it, you know. It's a Reposado, and it's from a decent distillery. You might want to check out Quintaliza.